Let's channel, but today I feel like revealing a bit of my face. This is the face behind gifting and lifestyle. So today we are going to talk about gift wrapping. I'm going to teach you guys how to wrap a gift. So we all know that the season of giving is almost here, which is Christmas. So gifts will be coming in, sending out, and you're expected to package your gift very well before sending it out to your loved ones. So I want to use this opportunity to teach some of us, people that are interested, how to wrap a gift. Just a simple DIY, something you can do to your gift to make it very ecstatic, to make the person that is receiving it very happy. There's this thing about gifting that they say it's not about giving, it's not about the gift, it's about the thought behind the gift. So that is the major thing about giving. It's the reason behind that giving and the thought behind it that matters. So ride with me. Let's talk about gift wrapping. Let me teach you the rudiments of gift wrapping, the simple hacks to apply when you want to wrap your gift. Let's go there. So this is my table. Here is where I'm going to do the wrapping. So I've set everything ready. So today we are going to wrap gifts that have definite shape. So let's start. So here is wrapping sheet. So first of all, when you want to wrap a gift, so the wrapping sheet you are going to use is also determined by the age, the reason behind the gifting, and the gender. So today I'm going to wrap, let's say we're going to wrap for a kid. So this wrapping sheet, as you can see, the wrapping sheet looks very kiddie. So we're going to use it to wrap this chocolate for a kid. So let's start. First of all, this is the front of the gift. So what we're going to do is to do what? To turn it upside down, because when we are done wrapping, it's the front of the gift that we're going to show upwards. So it's advised to put the gift upside down before you start wrapping. So, but there is a thing here. First of all, you check about the price, whether there is a price tag on it, because gift you are not advised to leave the price attached to the gift before giving it to the person. So we've checked and there is no price tag on it. So let's start our wrapping. So this is the measurement. You will measure the side of the gift. So what you're leaving behind should be 1.5 of the edge of what you've measured by the edge. So what you do now is you measure it this way, then you cut out the other side. So you don't have to be cutting when you're done sealing it. So this side we are going to cut it off. Cut it off this side. So this is what we are going to make use of. So but then we still have to cut some part off. So you cover it like this and make sure it's enough to cover your gift. So this is enough, obviously. So what we'll do now is we'll cut out this part. This part is out. So the next thing is to do what? Put your double-sided tape. By the way, this is called double-sided tape. Double-sided tape in the sense that it can be used to wrap a gift double-sided, so it doesn't make a gift look tacky, unlike when you use transparent sellotape like this. So apparently when you're done wrapping, you see the tape used all around this, but this one you will not be able to see it. It seals it inside out. So what we're going to do is to use the double-sided tape, then we peel it this way, then you cover. This is the way you cover. When you're covering, you make sure it does not, it is very firm. So you hold it this way, you cover it. So this is the first step. So what we're going to do next is to close this side. So how we're going to do it is do it this way. There's actually two methods to doing this, to closing this side. So this is the first method I'm going to teach you. So you fold it this way. This one we are going to use it to close it. So just watch as I do it. When you close it, you fold it neatly. So here you apply double-sided tape again and peel. Peel it. When you peel it, just fold like this simply. See the way it is? So you do the same thing to this side. Fold it this way. Close it this way. Then from here you fold the mouth neatly. You apply the double-sided tape as well. So you peel it neatly into the top of the double-sided tape. Then you close it. Ensure it is very tight so it doesn't look tacky. So here our gift is wrapped simply. So if you want to improve on the aesthetics, you can decide to apply ribbon. So let's get a matching ribbon. So looking at the gift wrap now, you can see so many colors. So what we need to do is to decide on what color that would match the gift. So now we are going to use the closest color available here, which is this color, even though it blends with the wrapping sheet. Okay, let's look for another one. So, this burgundy, the contrast. So let's just use it for the lecture purpose, even though we can get a better matching color. So what you need to do is to cross it this way. We are tying ribbon now. Hold it midway, you hold it like this, enough to be able to tie your bow. Then you use this one, cross it this way, make a crisscross, holding it this way. Exactly. So this way now, turn it, meeting at that point you want to tie it. So you make sure it's at the same length with this one you've measured out initially. Then you cut. So this is where the problem lies now. So many people does not know how to put how to tie this place, and this is where the whole thing lies. So if you are not able to tie this place very well, by the time you're done making the bow, it will not look straight. It will be somewhat bent. So advise you focus on this part, because this part is very sensitive. So what you need to do, as you must have crossed, you pass it this way. Just watch my hands. Put it this way, and you bring it out from here. So when you bring it out, you tie a knot. Hold it firmly and tie. And while you're tying, you're making sure it is straight like this. So this is the first step to tying a bow. So the next thing you do is do what? You make a bow out of your ribbon. You hold it this way. Are you watching my hands? Hold it this way. So with this one, you're going to go it around with this. So making sure that this is the back, this is the front. So you're going to use the what? You're going to use the inside to fold it. Folding it this way. This is the back, as you can see. So what you're going to do next is to use it to pass under here, under this place. So you pass it this way and bring it out. Then adjust until the both of them are equal this way. You adjust until they are equal. Look at it. So are equal here. So you make sure it's balanced. Then the next thing is to do what? To cut. Cut like this. And place it well. So wow, it's wonderful. See? Isn't that beautiful? Very beautiful. So the next thing we are going to do is another method of tying a ribbon. Going to teach us another method of tying a ribbon, because there are so many methods to this thing, so it depends on the style you want to use. And especially people that are into gifting, you must not use one particular style for your customer so it doesn't get bored. So what you need to do in this style is hold it this way, put the ribbon this way, pass it under, pass this one under as well, then you bring the two of them out here. So it's very simple, but somewhat complicated if you don't concentrate. So what you need to do here is to do what? Simply tie it here, then you make a knot this way, you see, and make sure it's very straight. The same way you made a bow out of the other one, you do it that same way. You pass it this way, cross it under, you bring it out, and make sure they are equal. Don't forget, one of the major things considered in gifting is the thought behind it and the aesthetics. How beautiful is the gift? Even though it's what it doesn't what the earth, but let the beauty radiate and let the thought behind it speak loud. See, isn't that beautiful? Yes, it is. So another thing we are going to do now is to wrap a gift that doesn't have a regular shape, because this obviously has a regular shape. It is rectangular, it can be easily wrapped, but there are some gifts obviously that are not easily wrapped. Something like this, as you can see, it doesn't have a definite shape. It's not solid like this one that you can easily wrap. So this one is always very difficult to wrap. Something like teddy bear, and so many other gifts that doesn't have shape. So now what we're going to do is to create a wrap that looks almost like a gift bag. So that's what we're going to do. So remember, before you start wrapping a gift, you need to check if there is a price tag on it, and obviously there is no price tag on this, so we're going to commence our wrapping. So what we're going to do is to measure it, because we're going to make this gift bag without this gift inside. So but one thing is sure, that we are going to make sure it will fit in when we are done making the gift bag. So we'll have to measure the size of the gift with the wrap. So this way, you do it this way, try and close it, close this one, then leave extra gap in it so that you'll be able to easily fit it in when you're done making the gift bag. So what we're going to do is just leave a little space, then cut out the remaining one. So let's say this part is the excess, we are cutting it out, and this is the bottom, we're using it to make the base of it. Then this top, we're going to use it to design it. So what we're going to do next is to do what? Use double-sided tape to seal the both ends, so leaving out the gifts. Remember, we're going to make this bag without the gift inside, but we're going to put the gift afterwards when we are done making the bag. So we commence. You apply double-sided tape here. Apply double-sided tape, then you open it. First of all, we are going to close it this way so that it will be equal. Close the two wrap here, make a double closure here. You see they are equal. So this is the center. So we'll bring this and make sure it aligns with the center of the place we've measured. This one should be a bit on top of this, so you'll be able to seal it like this. So what we are going to do next is to do what? Remove the double-sided tape that is on top of this one. So you use it to do what? Seal it. Now this is the first step. So what we are going to do next is the second step. We cut out this part so that it will be very straight. So what we are going to do next is to do what? Fold the base. This is the base where the gift will be seated. Just, this obviously does not have a very large base, so it will comfortably sit on this like this. So this is fine. So you make a base. Then the next thing to do is you fold it this way. I just hope you can see very well. I'm not seeing my screen right now, but I believe you are seeing what I'm doing. You fold it this way. Okay, so the next thing to do is to do what? Fold it again. Fold it inwards this way. Then this is what you are going to use to seal it finally. So I advise you fold it first. Neatly fold it first, and always make sure they are equal when you're folding it. When you fold it, you apply your double-sided tape. So this is double-sided tape, and make sure it's sealed properly. So you use this one and seal the bottom this way. So you open it this way. Now it's open. So the next thing to do is to do what? To put your gift. Remember, we measured it earlier, so accurately we're able to get the measurement. So it's in it now. So what's the next thing to do? The next thing to do is to make it look beautiful. And there are so many methods to making it look beautiful. So we're going to apply one method, which is folding. So we're going to fold it multiple times. Look at the way I'm folding it. So you make the first fold, the second pleat like this, then you turn this way, make another pleat, you turn this way, you make another pleat, you turn it this way, another pleat, you turn it this way, another pleat, and so on and so forth, depending on how many pleats you want to make. So, and the more the pleat, the more beautiful it becomes. Another pleat and another pleat. So I think we are done now. So what next we need to do is to look for another way we can make it look more beautiful. You can decide to apply double-sided tape here and it will look this way, or you can decide to put a ribbon and tie a knot here and make a bow out of it here. So it depends on the style you want to use. But let's say we want to put double-sided tape to make it look this way. So here you cut a little bit out of your double-sided tape, you apply it here, then you open the double-sided tape, use this part of it and seal it this way. Look how beautiful it is now. So this way you don't even need to put your ribbon anyway, because aesthetically it is very beautiful already. So this is number 2. So what next we are going to do is how to make a how to tie a bow on a gift box. So this is a gift box. I'm going to select a ribbon. Unfortunately, I don't have several colors of ribbon here, but thankfully I have this, and I believe it matches the color of the box. So what we're going to do now is to tie a ribbon on the box. Let's say you want to give somebody this box. You must have stuffed your gift inside. So this is the box. There is nothing inside because we just want to use it to teach. So, but let's say you're giving out this box filled with gift to someone. You must have stuffed your gift inside with shredded paper and all the things to make it look beautiful. Then you close this way, and you want to tie a ribbon. So let's go. So this way, the same way you tie the ribbon on the gift to just finish wrapping, the same way we're going to tie the ribbon on the box. So what we're going to do is to pass the ribbon underneath the box this way. Always make sure the front, because some ribbons they have front and back, always make sure the front is facing upwards so it doesn't conceal the beauty. So what we need to do now is to pass it underneath. Then you bring out the one you are going to use to make a bow, and always make sure it's long enough to do all the crossing you're going to do. So now you're going to make a crisscross, just like the way we did when we wrapped the other gift. So hold firmly and make sure it passes this way. If it passes this way, then you pass this one again underneath the box. Always be careful, because why this one is a bit easier is because there is nothing inside. So especially when you have breakables, you don't need to lift it up like this. Just try and lift it a little bit, then pass your ribbon underneath. Here now, remember I said this is the most sensitive part of the ribbon tying. So here you need to concentrate very well. So make sure it is at the same length or even longer with the one you've measured out earlier. So now we are going to cut out. So now here the issue lies. What we need to do now is to do what? To pass it under here. Just watch very closely. Under this place. Watch closely. Look at my hands. Are you seeing the way I'm passing it? So this is where it will come out. Then you hold firmly. You hold firmly this way. Make sure it is very firm so you won't be shaky when you're done tying your ribbon. So because it's this ribbon that will obviously hold the gift inside. So if it's not firm, your gift might end up falling off. So what we need to do is to hold it firmly. Still holding it, you make a knot. Now I've tied it. As you can see, it is very tight. Then you adjust. Make sure it is very, very straight, so your gift doesn't look tacky. So the next thing we're going to do is to make a bow out of this. So remember, it is very straight now. So if, let's say you tied it and the bow and the knot you made came out this way, definitely the bow will not be straight. But for the fact that we are very intentional while making it came out this way, we made sure that it is straight. So the next thing to do now is to do what? Is to hold it this way. Just watch my hands. You hold it this way. Now this one is the one you are going to use to do what? To turn it around and pass it under here. So it's something, don't worry if you don't get it the first time. By the time you watch this video, you'll be able to grab it. Or when next I do another class, because I'm going to be doing several lives, including the videos I've already posted. If you check my channel, you'll see where I taught how to wrap it, how to tie a ribbon. So you can easily grab it from there. So now what we need to do is to do what? Pass it under here, then bring it out. Bring it out this way. Wow, this is perfect. So you adjust. Adjusting, you will make sure that the ribbons are always equal. As you can see, they are equal. So what are we going to do next? We're going to cut out. Now, cutting is of different styles. So there are some that has taper ends. The style we used before, we don't want to use now. Let's use another style. The one that would, the tail will be like that of a fish. So this style is tapered at both ends. So look how beautiful it is, isn't it? Very beautiful. So this is how you do it. You make a bow on top of your gift box. So what are we going to talk about next? So next, on the next live I'm going to go, we're going to talk about how to make gift hampers. Gift hampers, you know. So gift hamper is another way of giving gifts. Hamper is a kind of rigorous. It's not something you just get up and start doing. It requires a lot of intentionality. So when next we're going to go live, I will make it known to us. We're going to talk about gift hamper arrangement. So look at what we've been able to do today. We'll wrap a gift that has a definite shape. I will now say, what if the gift does not have a definite shape? How do we go about it? And we come up with something like this. Isn't this very beautiful? Look at how it is. Then the third one we did was this gift box, tying a ribbon on gift box. So this is the end of our life, and I'm very sure you grabbed something. Thank you for sticking around. See you when next we'll come live to talk about gift hamper. Bye.